Can you imagine driving for hours without seeing a single person, only to keep finding this in the middle of the road? This road trip turned into a wildlife safari on gravel roads. And would you believe, this is the most secure washroom in the world, as we are heading deep into the northern wilderness. I am Cass. Today we are driving 964 kilometers, or about 603 miles, mostly on gravel, through the Northwest Territories. It is an 11-hour day, and things didn't go quite as planned. We will come across some wildlife, especially in the first part of the day here, and see some breathtaking landscapes from towering mountains to vast serene lakes and endless forests. Let's get the day started. It's gonna be a long one, and I got a lot more to talk about. But first, let's soak in some of this awesome scenery here. As we travel on the Alaska Highway, to the right or now up front is the Muncho Lake. And if you recall, that was home probably about 10 days ago, 15 days ago, I can't quite remember, when we traveled north.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board.
What's up?
Here we got a reindeer in the middle of the road. Just take our time.
What's up, buddy? What's wrong? It's acting weird.
There he goes.
It's a bit dark here, but there are two other reindeers coming up. I show you in the yellow circle. Here we're coming up on some mountain sheep. I actually think they're mountain goats. Not 100% sure. So we'll slowly make our way by.
That's okay. He can go. I got it. Hi, baby.
Now why are you guys on the other side of the road?
To give them room, but
We have a few more. On the left is a young'un running up the hill. You will see it in a minute. There he goes. And on the right are the two adults, maybe the parents. So there are two young ones on top. I'll show you with an arrow there. They're a bit hard to spot. And then once we are by here, I'll turn around and you will see the two young'uns making a run for it, coming bolting down from their perch and joining up with their parents.
Little bouncy babies over there.
To the left here, heading north, so we are leaving the Alaska Highway, heading straight north towards Fort Liard, and you see some fires here that happened during the summer, still some cleanup. Couple bisons. We are just about entering Northwest Territories. Going to make a stop here at the official sign, and then you can also see and judge for yourself if this is the world's most secure washroom coming up.
Right here.
Yeah, right.
In 200 meters.
Welcome to the Northwest Territories. As you can see, we made it somewhere else. So we came out of Alaska, went through the Yukon, I think yesterday, stayed in BC at the hot springs, as you will see, and then we decided to do a detour. Instead of just kept going south, we go north into the Northwest Territories, and the plan is, well, I guess stay tuned and find out where we are heading next, but we officially made it into the Northwest Territories. Well, steel doors to the toilet. Looks like a prison, not a toilet, but must be pretty rough up here with wildlife, bears maybe. Well, as we are getting ready to move on, checking out on some information here. Once again, to recap, Fort Liard and Liard River are two different things, and only Liard River has hot springs. Here we go again, just about mixed it up again. So make sure you understand when you talk to people, it's only Liard River that has hot springs. Anyways, the outcome of that misunderstanding on my part is we keep traveling on as we are in the middle of pretty much nowhere at this point in time. So it's going to make for a very long day, and of course it's not quite as planned, but that's all alright. Now we are on the Mackenzie Highway, and when I say highway, I maybe should use that terminology loosely. Here we are coming up on a couple bisons again, but as I was saying with the highway, well, this is the highway here. It's maybe not what you envision when I talk about the highway, but that is the north, and sometimes a gravel road is a highway. Some bridge maintenance being done. You see the welder here up front on his knees welding away and making it safe for the winter. So we ended up moving until the wee hours just about on this road here. Eventually it started to rain, making this dirt road a little bit more challenging and slick, but all in all it's pretty good. So just make sure you're always prepared, and of course there were no accommodations, no hotels, nothing available, not because they're booked out, well, they just simply don't exist. However, we're always set up and prepared for situations like that with our vehicle, and eventually we came across a gas station after many hundreds of kilometers, or miles that is, and they had some space in the back which they allowed us to call home for tonight. So at this point here we are still traveling for quite some time. So as I said, there are stretches where the gravel road, the highway is very good, and there are stretches where you have to take it quite a bit slower because there's a lot of potholes or just simply loose gravel. Once I get close to this huge bridge with the awesome blue lights, that's where I will finally stop for today.
We're smiling on top of the world.
Meanwhile, it's night time. You see the road is wet, but we also made it back onto pavement again, onto a paved highway. And this one will go all the way up to Yellowknife, but that's a story for another day right now. It's relatively late in the night already, and we are just crossing the mighty Mackenzie River. And as you can see, as we keep driving here, that's all on the bridge.
I seen the blue towers from way over there when we were driving. I wasn't sure what it was.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're soaring on top of the world. Flying, get on board.
Morning arrived, the rain stopped, and with the daylight we can actually see where we are. Gas station parking on in front of us, and when I turn around, here we have a wonderful view of the mighty Mackenzie River. That's the same river we crossed last night with the bridge. So if you like what you see, why not watch another one of my videos, and you will see me again next week with another adventure. Thanks for watching.